Hey guys, this is Andrew over at droid-roms.net. Want to go ahead and give you guys a review on one of the ROMs for the Droid Ares. This is the Ares official 1.0 overclocked from Mr. Ivan himself. So we're just going to wait for this to load. This is a really fast ROM and very original. I believe it's off of the third leak that we had. This isn't the official OTA of 2.1 that we actually had, as well as the July OTA update. I haven't seen Ivan around, so I'm not sure if he's going to add it or, but we do have other ROMs that have that implemented as well. So this ROM I've already got. I already have overclock enabled to 710 megahertz. I've also added spare parts as well as auto killer, just so we can possibly get the best performance out of this ROM and give you the reviews as well as the scores for the benchmarks. So I went ahead and installed those and also installed spare parts with a few different settings, and I wanted to go ahead and give you guys the review for this phone. So go ahead and start it. Alright, it's loading. Go ahead and change the brightness on this so you guys can see. Too bright. Let's go with automatic. Let's see automatic. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, so going back to the home screen, this is the official 1.0 Ares with overclocking. It also has apps to SD from Ivan. So this is the initial lock screen. It's of course stock. So it's a simple, basic 2.1 Sense ROM. It's got that weather animation you'll see, which is really cool. But you have to have the HTC Sense clock in order for that. So if you change launchers, then of course you might run into some problems. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this review started. So if you notice, it's got these 7 home screens. It's fairly fast at flicking the home screens, going through the home screens. It also has the pinch to zoom feature, which is really cool if you're into that. But a lot of some of the launchers in the market actually have that as well. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and show you the launcher. Of course, the launcher is the same. Like I said, I also have auto killer as well as set CPU and also quadrant so we can get some scores and whatnot. This ROM automatically comes with USB tethering and wireless tethering. It does have an outdated super user permission, but like I said, this is a very original ROM. It's one of the first ROMs that we actually had for the Droid Ares. If you notice, if you also update with the newest maps, you'll get this really cool icon called Places. I just figured this out not too long ago. But it's included in maps with the newest maps, and it'll show you different restaurants, coffee, and bars and things like that. It's really cool. So I'll definitely check that out as well, guys. Only thing I don't like is it has the visual voicemail, has some of the stock apps such as Peep. I'm not sure if he's got Teeter. Yeah, it's got Teeter in here. But other than that, this is a fast ROM for being Sense. It's basic too. So if you want like um, a basic 2.1 first gen, definitely this is phone. This is the ROM. However, like I said, we have the newest. We have some other ROMs that have the newest OTA updates that might be more suitable for you. of course, I don't have. Welcome to Verizon. Yeah, I don't have this set up for the network. This is just set up for Wi-Fi. So, but overall, this ROM is freaking sweet. I like it. I mean, if Sense wasn't so slow, I mean, let's go ahead and check to see. When I first booted up the phone, Sense was taking well, Sense not Sense, but it was taking up about had about 30 megabytes or 30 megabytes free of RAM. Let's see what it does after we went ahead and edited some of the settings. Now we have 62 megabytes of RAM, which is awesome. So um, definitely suggest Auto Killer. Now, like I said, we have it overclocked to 710 megahertz. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run a couple of different tests. LenPack, of course, people love LenPack. I don't think it's as efficient as the Quadrant app, but we're going to go ahead and run a couple benchmarks. Run benchmark for the LenPack. You're getting 3.033, close to 3.03. It's about average. Now I'm getting in the 2 point something range. Um, but it does look like it is maxing out at 3.03. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and run the Quadrant test. Of course, it being a Sense ROM, it is probably not going to do the greatest, but you know what, we'll give it a shot. Alright, we're going to go ahead and run the full benchmark. Let it sit here. If you notice any of the Froyo-based ROMs, they run a lot faster than this benchmark does. So, and if you notice, of course, the graphics tests are going to be slower, just because not only do we have a less powered processor, but as well as the GPU in the ears. So we're going to do this and see what we get. And there's one of the that was the 2D test. Now it's going to do the 3D test. It's going to take you through this really cool thing. It's got a pretty good frame rate for being a lower end Android device. It's gonna, and I've actually noticed this specific test right here with the planet spinning. I've noticed it ran actually better on my Droid Aris than it did on well, the phone that I'm actually using to do this review, my Droid. So we're gonna go ahead and send up the benchmarks, and then we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the specific benchmark results, if it'll ever go. Just keep spinning. Come on. There we go. Alright. Now to view this, it's hard to see, but it is 233. It's above the Magic, but below the Moto Droid. But of course, that's below the stock Motorola Droid, without, of course, any overclocking or any root. So it's a decent ROM. 233 is about average. Of course, you're probably gonna get less than that with just regular stock unrooted ROM, just because of the features that we have, as well as the overclocking. But overall, I mean, this is gonna be a good ROM for you guys. Basic, basic, but with the perks of having it rooted. So definitely check out this ROM and let us know what you think. And until next time, you guys take it easy. All right, bye.